family? How's everyone?
Everyone's good. You know we gotta give them a minute to get on.
All right.
Hey everybody, what's going on? As y'all can see, we represent Champions for
That's right.
Change.
We champions for change. Everybody should be championing change. You know, change is a beautiful thing. It could be very complimentary to a person that's maturing and moving in the right direction, you know?
Oh, let me get this out the way, babe. If y'all see my nail broke, please forgive me because I hate tacky stuff like that. But I just didn't have an opportunity today to get my nail fixed. And there's a lot going on. As y'all come in, we're going to make a big announcement. But your girl just been tired. So give me grace on this broken
She
nail.
been tired, she been eating, and she been sleeping.
Not sleep. I could just fall asleep on the show.
No, we're
I'm
not
just
gonna do
so
none
tired.
of that.
So you got to take over, baby. You got to make sure you read the comments. Like
Okay.
something's coming in now.
Welcome to live chat. All right.
ENY, thank you. ENY is our girl ENY. The moderator's in the building.
Yo, what's going on, ENY? One love.
She said,
Everything good?
salute, salute.
Whoa. Sean Bodine. Continued blessings to you both. Thank you, Sean.
Thank
we
you,
really appreciate
Sean.
that.
Thank you so much.
Peace and love.
Yeah, babe. It was a rough day today.
Yeah, it's been kind of rough. You know, she haven't been herself.
No, and you haven't either.
She's been under the weather.
The general, if y'all notice, the general's back. Most of y'all that know him know that a lot of people called him the general back in the days. You see, he got on his war gear.
Yo, peace. New York City. Oh, at Kate King. New York. Oh, New York Kate King. Oh yeah, I wonder if that's who
Wanna make
them
you the
treats.
cake?
Yeah.
Peace, king and queen. ENY said everything is good.
Yeah,
Glad to
everything
see
is.
y'all.
Thank you, ENY. Everything good. We glad to hear from you also. Cat in the Hat and Mag Mama. Love you both.
Thank you. Love you too, Cat in the Hat.
One love, Cat in the Hat.
Chili C53. Set up. What up?
Yo, what's up, Chili C53? One love. Everything good. Thank you for sending love my way to my wife.
Thank you.
Willie Lewis. What's up, Willie Lewis? One love.
What y'all doing?
What's going on, everybody?
We didn't do Make It Make Sense Mondays yesterday because I was just exhausted and my hubs was out and about just taking care of business. So I if we're not together, obviously I'm never going to jump on this by myself because this is his platform. So I would be on my TikTok, but he's back. The general's back in the building.
City Boy Floyd, one love. Yeah, I mean, she been doing nothing but sleeping, eating, complaining.
I never complain. Yeah, so we're gonna wait a few guys
But yeah, I mean,
before we make an announcement.
No, we don't make no announcements.
No? Okay.
But everything is beautiful.
What's going on, babe?
With me, I just feel like a man who's ready to take on responsibilities, you know?
Okay.
I've been home for 5 months. I acclimated pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I got a pretty decent understanding on what life is on this side now. And I'm ready to live it.
Okay.
You know?
Lenny Lewis said, peace, peace,
Yo, one
peace.
love, Lenny Lewis.
I support your mission.
Thank you, Lenny.
Champions for change. That's
Thank
right.
you for supporting the mission, bro. We really appreciate that, Mr. Lenny Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what up, Case to Face?
Jose said we already know. Congrats. Well, thank you, Jose. Yeah, but what else you were saying, babe?
That might be Jace.
Oh, that was Jace? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
All right, Jace. One love, Jace.
I got on these dark glasses. I said I was going to let you read
Arthur Morton.
I
Good to
got on
see
these
you on this
glasses
side.
today, guys, because
On
I
this,
just look like a
yo,
pineapple.
thank you, Arthur. I really, I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm happy to be on this side. You know, I'm just trying my best to take advantage of all the beauty on this side. You know, it's so much better and so much different than being on the other side. James, lots of us didn't make it out the 80s. You're 100% right.
You're a living
Wow.
testament, along
Wow.
with a few others that are blessed to be here.
I never
Because a
expected,
lot
baby.
didn't
I
make
never
it.
expected to see 16.
Mm,
Then when I was 16, I knew for a fact I wasn't going to see 18. That's
mm.
crazy. You know what? We are really fortunate
That's
to
right.
still be here. You
Yeah.
know,
I didn't
wow.
think I would make it after 36 because my mom died at 36, so I kept thinking that that was the cutoff. I just never knew I'd make it past 36.
Michael Morton, peace, my brother. This the good. Oh, what's up, Shabu from Tompkins? Good to see you too, my brother. One love, Shabu. Guadia.
Somebody said, I know it's good news.
Yes, sir. I left Lee and been home for 14. Oh, he left. All right, you left Lee Penitentiary. All right. Been home 14 years, yo, bro. That's a blessing. I only been home 5 months. Just to think about being home for 14 years is a blessing. Continue to do what you're doing. Yes, that was God watching over me. That was God. And I thank God for that.
Chris
Thanks,
Hall.
Chili 53. Chris Hall. Peace, King. Respects to you. Met you back in the days with Unique on Georgia Avenue. All right, what's up, Chris Hall? Yo, God bless the dead. Yeah, my God brother Unique. Yeah, that was back in the days we met. Thank you for tuning in, bro. One love, man. God bless you, bro. I miss Unique.
Check out that episode with his son that we did
With
too.
Deshaun, yeah,
With
his son Deshaun
Little
Unique.
Unique. That was a good episode.
That was a yeah.
He's doing some big things.
Yes, he is. Hey, yeah, but it's a different world today. And a lot of us guys from the old world, we got to figure it out in this new world and time, you know? It's a different day and time. Arthur Morton, inshallah, you will, fam. Keep wifey in your corner. I will. Thank you very much.
ENY.
That's the jewel in the crown of the king. That's my jewel.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you, beautiful.
ENY said, I see a glowing Mac Mama. Oh, thank you. Thank you, ENY.
Yeah, she's glowing.
Mm-hmm.
She's radiant.
Somebody said, stop laughing, woman. Why? What you want me to be frowning? Life is too short. You better make the best of every moment, and I'm happy.
Thank you, Gabriel Jones. And star 9. Oh, that was star 9. Stop laughing, woman.
Wait, Chris.
Jim Mills.
Chili C got a question.
All right, I got a question. I was going for 10 years, and when I came out, I found everything different. How do you feel when you got out? How did you feel when you got out? You felt things were different? Just
chilly.
Just chilly.
Of course.
Yeah. When I came home, it seemed like everything changed. Everything. Different locations, a different feeling, a different vibe, different energy. Yeah, a whole lot changed. And I really had to work on myself, rewire myself, and figure out a way how to live in this day and time, understanding that I had my time. And now this is another day and time. And I can still have some of it, but I can't have what I once had. So I'm grateful for what I do have. I got love. Hey, baby.
And you know what I think has changed about you?
What?
Absolutely nothing, guys. He's still the same old general. And those of you who know, y'all know the general. It's just that now he's more, you always thought.
Grateful.
You was great. I'm talking about, but you're more strategic now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And you always been patient, but you even more patient.
Yes.
And he sees the big picture.
I've learned to value my freedom. I've learned that every remark doesn't deserve a response. And I've learned that when you live in life, and I mean really, really live in life, you really don't got no time for no sideline negativity. It got to really get on your lane and get directly in your way for you to see it. If it's not like that, keep it moving.
That's right. Now, Anaya, can you try to pronounce my name? No one has been able to say it so far. Well,
Anaya.
and I said
Anaya.
Anaya. So who's
Anaya.
right?
It's a beautiful name, right?
It's an absolutely
It's
beautiful
so
name.
beautiful.
But I believe that it's Anaya. And you said
I
it's
believe it's
Anaya.
Anaya.
Okay. We're always going against, he's always going against me. Please
It could be
tell
Ania.
me. But how do you know what? Well, Anaya, tell us who's right. Okay.
Oh,
Arthur Morton said,
press this. All right.
no, you go with your
Oh,
finger back.
okay.
Arthur Morton said, like in a chess, the queen protects the king. That's a fact.
Absolutely. Yo, and I'm not gonna lie, my queen, she really, really does protect me, you know. She protect me from negative influences. She protect me from making wrong choices. She protect me from a lot of my own opinions. She protect me from myself, you know. And that's the beauty about having a down by law queen. She's not afraid to tell you when you're wrong and to give you your props when you're right. But when you locked in with a queen, every move you make could affect her. So before she allowed you to make a move that could jeopardize everything that you've built or that you're working on, she'd rather stand in the way and deal with whatever the consequences is than allow you to go forth and destroy something beautiful. So, yeah, thank you, beautiful.
You're welcome,
Thank
babe.
you for
That
your
was so
protection.
well put. Because
That's
I'll
the
be
truth.
out on the front line taking all kind of grenade hits for this man. Okay, so you know what, and it's worth it just to hear how you appreciate
You're
me.
welcome. You said thank you, Tut Mac Mama, to hear them words. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Who
You're
was
welcome.
that?
That was Bless.
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 All right. You're welcome. Bless.
You'd have to say his name. I'm gonna botch that, but he's from India.
Ya,
And
ya,
see you live.
Yada Akash Boy.
18.
Yada Akash Boy 18.
Shout out.
I'm from India. Oh,
India.
shout out to India. Peace and love, India.
All right. Now India's going too far. You are my crush. Who? Which one of us? Okay. Somebody said Gabriel Jones said, "Wow, real talk." Okay. Hi, Miss and Mr. Hi. And that's
Javier
Javier.
Portillo. Yo, what's
Yeah.
up, Javier? One love.
ENY on her job. She getting rid of some foolishness because it's deleted messages. Thank you, ENY. Get them up out of here. Oh, she twice said, I want to see y'all win again. Black love at its best. Aww.
Yo, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
A lot of people sleep on black love. A lot of people sleep on love, period. But because of many of the things that black and brown people went through historically, it has made us stronger and more wiser and more capable of handling issues in a manner that a lot of people who might take what they have for granted wouldn't. And I think that this love that we share, it's a universal love, though. I believe love, see, because at one point in my life, I had a lot of hate in my heart. And I was very disappointed. I was angry with God. I was angry with myself. I was angry with family. I was angry with everything and everyone. And because I was internally angry, it was hard for me to see the beauty in life because internally I was suffering.
Mm.
So now that, you know, I healed, I see life optimistically. I want the best for myself and I want the best for others. Life is beautiful.
So then going to Myra Larry's question, how important is attention in a relationship?
Oh my God. In a relationship, attention is extremely important. As a man, you know, we got to remember that the way we get our woman is by the attention we pay. By the, you know, we meticulous and we're aggressive and assertive when it comes to getting something. But you have to be able to pay that same attention to your woman, your queen, that you paid to her when you initiated it. We can't just get the woman and say, we got her. Case is closed. Nah. Like I always say, I try to pull my wife every single day. I go out my way to figure out a way to pull my woman because I know that every day I make a mistake. So because I make mistakes every day, I know it's very, very important that I never forget that I made a mistake. Whether I didn't make her breakfast, whether I got her angry, whether I let her pick up a bag when I should have picked it up, whether I forgot to open the door, whatever it is, no matter how small and simple it might seem, I missed it. And if I catch it, I make it my business to make up for it that next day. So attention is extremely important. A man must pay closer attention to his woman than his enemies.
And he agreed with you. He said, my queen always right. LOL.
That's right.
Well, I'm not always right.
Baby, you always right.
He's
And if I said you're not, I'm wrong.
He's capping. But I like this, baby. I love this. Thank you.
But we have our differences. I gotta.
But tell the truth though. I spoil you. So I allow you to basically just have your tantrums, and I'm just like, okay, babe. I
You
go
let me
along.
get my point across.
Yes, but sometimes you know,
I
sometimes
go a bit too far.
So, but yes, but I don't listen. I know how to pick my battles, and I don't want to battle with the general. I rather
Look,
keep peace.
Myra, Larry, my queen's always right. That's
Yeah, I
right.
already said that. And value create. Look at my lovely engineers and value creators.
That's right.
Okay. Can you say hi, Harper? Hey, Harper.
Yo, what's going on, Harper?
Oh, that's a sports question.
I hate to say it. I'm not a sports guy. I really am not.
What that one say? Mercedes dashboard glasses. I don't know. Is that a name for the glasses? But no, these aren't Mercedes.
Maybe they like our glasses though.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I got on glasses today, heavy ones. Usually I wear my shades anyway, but there's a light tint with prescription. But these are full shade because I have like a fat face now. So I have to have fatter glasses. My face just feels like it's like the size of a balloon.
Nah, baby, you look
So
beautiful,
I just feel
sweetheart.
like I wanted to wear my big glasses. Oh, thank you, baby.
And you might get a little bigger.
Oh, man. Oh, so let me wait. So I do want to make a few shout outs.
Okay.
Shout out to our niece, Billy B.
Shout out to Billy B.
She's amazing and she's doing so many interviews and stuff. I caught one of her interviews today and I just want to thank her so much publicly because she protected me publicly because one of the hosts was asking her why do people think I got you hostage or something. I thought it was over with. I didn't even think people thought that anymore, but because it's a new interview, I'm like, wait a minute, they still saying that nonsense? I thought I stopped it when I said they mad because I'm the gatekeeper. Disrespect the king, meet the grim reaper. But
Hey, yo, listen.
obviously, it's still going on.
Well,
Thank you, Billy.
you know, the guys,
Mm-hmm.
they used to a different touch.
Okay.
You know, they used to the spontaneous touch,
Okay.
the radical touch,
Mm-hmm.
um, the narcissistic touch.
Okay.
You know, a lot of time us guys we get together and we sit down and we talk about our problems.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about
So who's this new Tut?
this is your touch.
This.
This is a Mac Mama creation, y'all.
Listen, let me tell you something. This is Boss Tut. This is the empire builder. Tut. He's building an empire right now, guys. And I just want y'all to know that if you don't see him, don't worry about it. You will see him. It's the same way you didn't see him when he was doing 28 years, unless you went to visit him. And not many did that. So, like, calm down. He's only been home 5 months. And what I asked you, babe, I said, give me
1 year.
1 year. That's all I asked for. I said, babe, give me 1 year to build the foundation. And when I say build the foundation, it's already been 5 months. We already got our organization up and running. It's in its infancy stages, but it's up and running. Champions for Change
That's right.
Inc.com. Okay, y'all gonna see us.
We champions and you're champions.
That's right. Y'all gonna see us soon, really putting some work in these communities. So he got that accomplished. You know, little things like his credit score is great. You know, he has his license, you know, different little things that he had to put in place. You know, he's been going 28 years. He's working on his book. That'll be dropping merchandise dropping soon. We already got the merchandise already ready. It's going to be dropping soon, so stay tuned for that. That'll be announcements on that the beginning of next week. So I mean, the guy's been home 5 months, and he's or his channel. You know, the channel is constantly growing. We got over 100 videos. So if y'all new on the channel, make sure y'all check everything out. Listen, we're building a foundation. He doesn't have time to just be like out there unless it's beneficial, unless it's about some real contractual money, like we talking about some real stuff that's going to change people's lives. And you know, then you know, of course he's going to listen. He got 28 years to do, hopefully 50 more years.
Sophia.
What's
Oh
Sophia
wow,
say?
there goes Sadamali Toko.
Okay, the greatest value of oneself is to respect oneself, and he has a lot of respect, and so do I.
Yes. And I
Go
want to
ahead.
also say that guys, understand something. I know the struggle and I come from the struggle. And I know that I was in the trenches with a lot of people. And unfortunately, I didn't get an opportunity to visit a lot of people, to see a lot of guys, and you know, just sit down and break bread with people. And the reason why is because, hey, after them 28 years, I had to get settled. You know, and while I'm settling and getting things together, we will eventually bump heads. But don't take it as a form of disrespect or me being indifferent towards, seeing the good men, man, that I did time with, that I rode with, the guys that that I got a lot of love for, who have love for me, man. I love y'all. It's just when you got a wife is an obligation and a responsibility, and she's a priority. And I was her priority when I was behind the walls. So it's only right that I make her my priority while I'm home. So just know, bro, we'll get together, but my queen come first.
Aw, thank you, babe.
You welcome, beautiful.
And the gates will flood open after a year, because after a year, we're going to have everything established, and then it's party time.
Juki, big love. One love. Arnie Cruz. Thank you. Thank you.
Did you tell Sophia said say her name? They like when you say her
Sophia.
name.
What's up, Sophia? Fisher. Yo, what's up, Fisher? Gary Moore. Tiffany Bates. Love is key to the universe. All right. Tiffany Bates Johnson says, love is key to the universe.
God bless
God
you
bless you
both.
both. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
Tiff.
Tiffany.
Bleak Love, Ezekiel 23:20. I got to read that. Troy Silver, Carl Jung. Ah,
They think you Asian?
no. Carl Jung is a writer.
No. Somebody said this. Well, boy, I ain't gonna lie. The first Asian black guy we ever seen. He's not Asian.
But Billy B is. She got Asian on that side. So
Oh, okay, maybe
they
they
probably,
think, yeah.
Magnus. Salam alaikum. Wa alaikum salam.
Babe, you don't
Salam.
read them aloud. You gotta read them.
Oh, Magnus Anderson. He sends salam alaikum, and I says alaikum salam. Slime Box. God loves you. People who have different skin colors are still human, and they still have to be treated the same, and they still have feelings.
That's a fact.
That's true. That's right.
If y'all checked out the last live we did, I spoke about that. It's the human race for me. I don't care what color you are, because we all have to stick together as human beings and treat each other with respect and love.
Any seafood boils? I just finished eating one.
Yeah, he did.
Mr. Franz.
Wait, what did I go too far up?
Davius.
Sistine said, yo, I'll donate 300 if you give me a shout out. Well, Sistine, you got that shout out. And matter of fact, anybody that want to donate, make sure y'all go to www.championsforchange.inc.
Well, love, Sistine. Tell us about yourself, Sistine. Sistine, y'all. All right. Keep.
Oh, he keeps saying
Andre Davis. That's right. All right. Chris C. You can't cater to a woman.
You can never please them.
You can never please. Bro, listen. I'm going to be a woman.
Well, talk about Mac Mama, because I'm not the average woman.
But I'm just saying that a woman's desire for time, attention, consideration,
yes,
affection, it's insatiable.
Not really, not for me,
you
babe.
can never, as long as a human being is alive, they should never be satisfied. They should always want more. Okay. And I don't think there's anything wrong with a woman desiring more from a man.
And that's great. But I feel like I'm not a monopolizer. So this narrative that I am kind of irritates me sometimes, because I don't monopolize. You are where you want to be. I don't handcuff nobody. This man is happy. He has like freedom, free of will, whatever he want to do, he could do it. So sometimes the narrative of, like they say, it sounds cute. You could never please a woman. They always want, no, because now it sounds like women are so needy. And I can't stand a
But
needy.
Guess what? Us men make you needy.
I just feel like we are compatible to the point where you want to be around me and I want to be around you.
True, Bill.
Simple. It's not no more, because it's starting to seem like she just wants him for herself. No,
that's not true.
She's not
very independent. She does a lot, and
he wants to be around me. I'm cool. I'm mad cool. Like, how you have a partner that you generally like?
Yes.
Because you could be in love with a person,
might be
but you might not like them.
Because me and her used to roll together back in the days. So
We're
me
friends.
and her was cool. And we used to always communicate and talk.
Thank you.
And plan and scheming. So maybe
I'm your homie.
Yes. And to this day, we like that.
Yes. And I got your back. It's no bullshit. I'm going to lay my life down on the line for this man. Okay? I don't know whoever want to see him. Is they going to do that? I don't know. But I know I'm going to do it. And I know that I've made him believe that because I put in that work. So, I should get attention. I should get time. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm just being greedy. But like I said, I did ask him for a year to just let me work. Let me work for a year for you, baby. That's what I said. Let me work for you, King. Let me lay down the foundation. So, after that, you can do things.
But with Chris C., he said you can't cater to a woman.
You'll never please them enough. We already read that.
But I wanted to also go deeper.
Okay.
Because I want women also to be considerate when they come to their men.
And I'm very considerate.
Yes, you are.
Oh, okay.
But because sometimes people, period, could be in relationships, and being in those relationships, they feel like I'm gonna get as much as I could get. Why it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
So that if any time it get warm or cool, I got what I had to get. And that's a bad way of looking at it.
Mm.
I think that it should be about reciprocity. And it should be about both individuals doing everything in their power, number one, to keep it real. Because you don't have to start off giving somebody everything. Usually when you start off giving somebody everything, it's because there's something specific you after.
Mm.
But if you start off with mutual respect, being kind and considerate, and figuring out ways to understand the person so that you can please them in whatever manner that's necessary, I think that you will build common respect.
Mm-hmm.
And when that common respect is built, instead of you giving so much, because sometimes guys give so much or girls give so much that they never get in return what they gave.
Okay.
And sometimes they could get overloaded from trying to outdo themselves the next day. Because some people say to themselves, I love this person. Every day I love them. I try my best to love them more, and then I don't get nothing in return. What else do I have to do? And they go out their way to give more and more and more. And initially it starts off as being something beautiful and good. But now this person is destroying themselves, trying to please someone that's not returning that love.
Mm.
So
Well, I'm
there's a
glad
balance.
that's not us, because ours is really equally yoked, I believe. I
Yes.
don't feel nothing that I'm lacking from you. You know what I mean? And that's a great thing. And I hope you're not lacking nothing from
Uh-oh.
me.
Car, it's cuffing season. Where them big girls at with them income tax checks?
Go play it. Okay, I'm about to see your face. 2002, so I'm about to see your face. What's it say? Oh, that from Africa. Well, somebody from
Oh,
Africa,
shoot.
fabulous.
Fabulous.
Watching
from
Somaliland.
Somalian and Africa.
What's
Yo, what's
up?
up, Africa? What's going on, motherland? Al Kebulan. What's going on, Africa?
Okay.
Bloody blood.
Wagwan. I think he's Jamaican.
All right.
Thank you, Ian. Wow, that's right. And hit them likes, guys. Hit them likes. Ian Y doing her thing. I see that she done booted about 3 people up out of here.
For real.
Yeah, she ain't playing no games. She is not playing with them. Want to hear a song. You guys are vibe. Oh, we are a vibe, right?
Yeah,
babe?
we are.
Yeah, we a vibe.
Yeah, we a vibe.
We definitely a vibe.
We support one another.
I'm tired though.
Yeah. She should be.
Yeah, I know we got a big announcement to make.
You love announcing though.
No, but we told the people, we promised them that we had a big announcement to make.
But one Camel 187. You guys are the vibe though. Okay, thank you. Hey yo, rule number 1, never stop living. If you got life in your body, never stop living.
We got you, Burn.
Never stop giving.
Burn says, send me a shirt.
All right, Burn, we got you. That's our people, Red Couch Burn.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Burn? One love.
Look.
Shout out to Emily too.
EMY said, you ask or say foolishness on this chat, you will be blocked. I know that's right, EMY. Everybody salute and salute. Zed Jackson and Mac Mama. Yeah. But guess what? Guys, I want y'all to go out and make sure y'all stream the song I made for my husband. Let's talk about that. Walter King Tut Amazing by Mac Mama. That's still streaming and it's on all platforms. So make sure y'all go and stream our song and watch our video. It's on the channel. Make sure y'all catch up on all the channel and make sure y'all subscribe if y'all blood type. You know, if you ain't our blood type, you know, it's okay. The views is cool. But if you really, really want to check for us and, you know, you think that, you know, we got something in common, make sure you subscribe, okay, to the channel.
Hey, yo, understand something.
I love this hat on you, babe.
You do?
Yeah,
It's
it looks
military
nice.
hat?
It's a military hat.
Yeah.
I like when you in the general mode.
I'm always in that mode.
War stories coming soon? That must be a little a hint. You know they want them war stories. War stories coming soon. Okay.
Well, remember
What
be happening with the war stories.
Oh, I know. I know what be happening with
That's
the war
right.
stories.
Sometimes the war stories could take on a life of their own.
Listen, but it's good on film.
Yes, it's good
It's
on
good
film.
on film. So y'all stay tuned for the documentary. Stay tuned for the movie. Stay tuned for the series. That's when you're going to get the real intricate details and story of the old Brooklyn. The old Brooklyn gangsters. You know, the whole Brooklyn. ENY, stand up. Fort Greene, stand up. Bed-Stuy, stand up. Flatbush, stand up. Canarsie, Red Hook. Like, we really, it's going to be, I want our series to really shine light on Brooklyn as a whole. You know what I mean, babe? Because this is some real top-notch, how you say, 24K level players, and the characters from Brooklyn, baby, is going to be nothing like you've never seen before on television or on the big screen. And it's coming. It's coming soon. So they are going to get all the war stories y'all need to satisfy y'all lust for that lifestyle.
And probably 9 out of 10, everything that y'all missing out on from other series and things of that nature that they were doing, we're going to pick up on that. We're going to definitely pick up on that.
Somebody did some time. Say, but we would that say, but Adam Joe.
Adam Joe, 5. Us that did a lot of years must understand that all is new to us out here. And we have to take baby steps on our new journey. You absolutely right, Adam Joe. You're 100% right.
Big Papa Frock said, what's good, oh?
Yo, one love, Big Papa Frock. Everything peaceful?
Augusta said, peace and love, everyone.
Augustus Snowden, one love.
Yes, make sure y'all hitting them like buttons when y'all come in, guys. We appreciate that.
Yeah, hey.
I'm hungry.
Baby, don't worry, I'm going to feed y'all. I'm going to feed you.
I'm hungry.
So what's going on, everybody? How's life treating y'all? Life is treating me pretty good.
It's been nice outside, too. The weather
Yeah,
is
the
good.
weather. Yeah, the weather's been all right. I'm really, really enjoying it. You know, it's funny. Me and wifey, we were together the other day, and she made a statement, like she didn't like it when the weather was nasty. Remember?
Because it's pneumonia weather.
Right. And remember what I said about the weather?
Oh, what did you say?
I said every day is a nice day.
Oh, yeah, to you. Yep, you did. You said every day's a nice day.
That's
Rain,
right.
sleet, snow, or shine because you home.
That's right.
Yes, you did.
Just being home. If
Yeah.
it's raining, snowing, thundering, lightning, it's sunshine to me.
That's right.
That's a sunny day when I'm on this side of the fence.
Tracy said, I'm getting Spike Lee vibes. I fucking love it. Good evening to you both.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tracy.
Hey, yo, years ago, I was in a movie theater, and some people rolled up on me and was like, they thought I was Spike Lee. Did I tell you about that?
No, you never told me that.
Yeah, they thought I was Spike.
They thought, because you had on them B-balls.
I had on, no, that was in the 80s. I had on Kazals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some frames like, yeah.
They say you look like Spike Lee or Snoop Dogg.
I look like Spike Lee.
Yeah, Nikki baby.
I look like Spike Lee and I look like Snoop Dogg. I look like them both.
Yeah, I think you look like King Tut. That's how I think you look like. And no one looks like you. You have a unique look. All right, shout out to everyone in the chat. Hey, Nikki baby, thank you for showing up to support the channel. Okay, Nikki baby came in talking about Ian Y was holding us down,
Welcome
Nikki.
back,
Welcome
Nikki.
back. Thank you for showing up, my love. All right.
And y'all
Nick,
want to give a shout out to Shabazz.
Nikki, make sure you put the link for Champions for Change Inc. inside of there. Thank you. Wait. Subscribers only. Wait, a moderator. No. Hold on now. wait a minute, moderator. Don't turn off that subscribers only mode. We want everybody to come in. We got a big announcement to make. Turn that off because she put on subscribers only. So that
Oh
means
yeah,
only
only the
subscribers
people
can
that
see.
subscribe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can come on in, baby. Long as y'all, when they start talking too crazy, just get them on out of here. That's what you're a moderator for. Let them all come in, baby. Because you know what? One thing that you said that's true. Our haters always turn into lovers.
Yeah.
They start off acting crazy, and by the time they get about 2 or 3 shows in them, they like, you know what, I like them, and they go ahead and
Yeah.
press that subscribe button,
But
and
sometimes
we don't
people don't
convert
know
them.
why they dislike you or why
Yeah,
they think they dislike you. But after,
exactly.
you know,
Yeah,
they
so we
get an
giving them
opportunity
everybody a
to vibe
chance.
with us
Yeah, just don't be
and interact with
disrespectful,
us.
guys. Now I'm going to bat for y'all. Cause they was putting us, Nikki came in to wilding. They was putting your asses out. Now it's all right to block them for a few minutes, but don't put them all out. Let them come in, even if they don't subscribe. All right. Larry said, "You represent true atonement. Keep spreading your attributes." That's nice.
Yo, thank you very much. That's Harry Artist.
Oh, I said Larry. I'm
Harry
sorry.
Artist. Thank you very much, Harry.
And why didn't that lady tell us who said the right pronunciation of her name?
Which lady?
Remember, now I don't know. Now I'm a botch the name. I think it was Ariana. That wasn't Ariana. That's too easy. I remember in the beginning when she wanted us to pronounce her name, and you said it was one way, and I said it was another way.
Yeah, Ayana. No,
It was something. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. She put your Cash App in. Yes. If y'all, but I'd like y'all to just donate to at this point now. Take the donations to championsforchangeinc.com because those donations is going to go for everything that we're trying to do with this startup organization. You know. So if you want to leave some money, go there and press that donate button. And plus, you want to be subscribed to the organization because when we start doing fundraisers, events, community action, activist work, and you guys want to donate your time as well, we'll have your emails in the database and we'll start reaching out to you guys. So you want to make sure you locked in. Go to www.championsforchangeinc.com. What you was gonna say, babe?
no, I just was gonna send word to a lot of the fellas out there and the ladies, like, just be careful. You know, it's like a new day in time, and there's so much happening on the political level. So much is changing, and sometimes things get kind of foggy out there. You know, so you gotta watch the news, and you gotta, listen to what's happening, so that you don't go out there and get caught in a crossfire of madness, because there's a lot going on. So watch your steps, watch your company, be mindful of everything that you do, because every time I turn around, there's people going down. They putting handcuffs on people, and it look like this is only the beginning.
Or
Yeah,
people getting killed.
yeah.
All the amount of rappers that's getting killed in this generation and going to jail. It's chaotic in these streets. It's chaotic. I wish all of y'all the peace because it's so chaotic. But ENY is telling Nikki is Goofy's in the building. They regulating for us. I love when y'all regulate. That's what's up. That's right. Oh, who's this? Zed Jackson said, Mac Mama, salute Mac Mama Tut. You got to ride or die. That's
Thank you very much.
I'm going to ride or die for mine. That's right. And they talking about what we were saying about what you were saying about relationships.
Right.
And that attention is earned. I like that.
Yeah.
Sada Mali said that. Tokyo said
Oh,
attention is
okay.
earned.
Yes, it is earned.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's true. That's fair.
And
All right.
another thing I learned too. Sometimes.
Ooh, that's a good one.
What?
No, go ahead. Say what you're going to say and then read that one from Byrne. He said, what advice do you have for men who need to spice up their relationship? That's a goodie. You take that one and I give it on the back end.
Then you take it.
No, you take it.
Nah,
you take
because
it.
you the pro in that.
No, but
That's
I want to
your
hear.
act-
But I
that-
want to hear what he want to hear from you.
Okay,
You
I'm
know
gonna say
Byrne wanna hear
with a
from
man, if you want to spice up your relationship, I think one of the number one things to do is listen to your woman. You know, listen to her. Have conversations with your woman. You know, watch and observe her when she watch television or when you take her out. You know, identify the things that she enjoy, the things that make her smile, the things that she's vulnerable and susceptible to. And then you got to be creative and come up with ways how to utilize those different things that she love and enjoy and bring it into the relationship in a romantic way. And try your best to do it effortlessly and in a manner that will please her, you know? Because spicing up a relationship, there's a lot to it. But remember, I've been going for years. So I'm going to give it to the professional, who is the relationship artist, and, you know,
darling.
Coach Coco.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome, my love.
So, I don't want you to come up
All
out the
right.
frame. Listen, I'm going to make it quick. I have a book that's just for this type of situation. So I want you guys to go to CoachCocoCares.com and you will see a relationship book that is precisely for spicing up, romanticizing, and getting the spice back in your relationship, because especially if you're a couple and you've been together a long time, sometimes it can dull out. So if you want to read that book, you go there and you buy that book. But also, you can book King Tut and Mac Mama, aka Coach Coco, to give you a relationship session. And we are doing a special right now. And you can book 4 sessions and you get a nice rate for 4 sessions. And this way you can really ask your questions and get some really good advice and some leadership and some team building when it comes to you and your partner. Remember, it's relationship. So you get both of us. Now, if you want to get him by himself, you can book same price rate, but just specify we just want, to do the session with the king. Or if you just want me by myself, you can do the same thing. But you still will get we'll honor the 4-session special rate that we're giving you. And that's at CoachCocoCares.com. And thank you, Nikki. I see you. You already read my mind. You put it right in the chat.
Look, they said communication.
Yeah, the key to everlasting
Adam
Joe. The key
Adam
to
Joe.
everlasting relationship is communication, like you two have. Without communication, the relationship will fall apart. That is definitely a fact. It's a fact. Communication is very important. Sadama Toka said, when people earn things, they value it more.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's the truth.
Oh, Burn, Burn, you on a roll. Official Red Couch with Burn said, if you had to pick one song that would represent your relationship, what would it be?
Now, who is he speaking to?
Us, but I got a song, you got a song.
Ladies are always first.
Ladies first? Okay, what song? That just popped to mind, that represents our relationship. Love, come down. Oh, you make my love come down. Make it come all the way around. That's my song. Now, what's yours?
If I had, I did speak about the song by the Righteous Brothers.
Okay.
But
to represent our relationship.
To represent our relationship right this moment.
Yes. Oh, I got one more.
It would be Always and Forever.
And you got to sing a little bit of it to me.
Always and forever. Each moment with you is just like a dream to me that somehow came true. I gave a little
Aw,
something.
you gave me a little song. And mine is, I want to thank you, Heavenly
Oh,
Father,
shit.
for shining your light on me. You sent me someone who really loves me, and not just my body. I know it couldn't happen without you. Ooh. Baby, help me. You know you
Baby,
go high.
baby, I'm
He be trying
listening.
to act like
I'm
he
listening.
can't
I'm
sing.
enjoying
This
this.
man
I'm enjoying
blows.
this. I'm enjoying this.
Yes, Vern, that was a good question.
Thank you, Burn.
All right. Oh, that we are planning to do that, Calvin. Oh, that's Calvin Bacody. Wait a minute, that's Calvin
Calvin
Klein.
Klein.
Yes,
Bacati.
yes, Bacati. But that's Klein. What up, Klein?
Yo, what up, Klein? What's going on, bro?
He said renew.
How you feel, bro?
Renew your vow so I could be there. That's a fact. We're gonna invite
Definitely.
you and your wife,
We gonna do that.
and we planning on doing that.
One love, Calvin.
Okay,
Calvin Klein.
Paul.
Red Hook.
Yeah, shout out Red Hook. Brooklyn is in the building hard. Paul Bain said you both have a great spirit, pure black love right here. Aw,
Thank you very much.
thank you. Oh, baby, it's 9 minutes for the show is over. We got to
Woo.
make the announcement now. Well, guys.
I think, well, at my age, there are some things in life that can make a man's life so much harder. Because some things, they take time, responsibility, obligation. Me and Mac Mama, we were so busy having so much fun that we made the impossible possible. Because at our ages, this should have never had occurred. What's so funny?
Okay, guys. I'm sure you guessed by now.
Well, let's just leave it there.
Huh?
They guessed.
Wait,
They
they ain't
guessed.
nobody ain't put it in the chat yet. Hold on. They just say, what's good?
Don't worry, they'll see it. Look,
What's good, Travis Bullock? Say, hey, Matoka. Hey, Travis. He must know me from back in the days because he put the M on that. It's
Yeah.
really Nutoka with an N, but everybody used to put an M. Okay, real estate and say, what actor? Wait, would you want to play you? But hold on, we got to say the surprise.
which actor would I want to play me?
Yes. I know the
Wow.
one I want, but I can't, I don't know his name. I just know how he look. And then it's young Tut, middle-aged Tut. And then you
Oh,
can play
wow.
yourself when it's time for you to play your age Tut.
That's something, you know what? I'm going to have to answer that on our next one.
Okay. He's going to think about that.
That's something I would have to consider.
Babe, we got 7 more minutes for the show.
I can't believe the time went by this fast. Whenever we with the family, communicating, time
goes
flies.
fast. Time goes by.
Especially when we extending the family.
Yes, well, guys, I'm sure y'all could guess. What are we going to say? We're having a baby. And April Fool!
Now, that was her idea, y'all.
Wait, because I had a pizza baby, guys. My stomach grew overnight because I had 6. This man is such a bad influence. I had 6 slices of pizza. I done lost my goddamn mind. I do not eat like that. Anybody that knows me know. I had 6 slices of pizza and my stomach's been extended for 2 days. And I was like, babe, and you know, it's April Fool's. I'm a prankster. And so we had to get you guys. And I know it was buzzing. I know everybody was like, oh, they pregnant. Nope. It was an April Fool's joke. I'm not pregnant, but I am fat. I am fat. But I will be in the gym, and my baby is going to be getting me back
And you was
together.
acting like you was having labor pains.
No,
Cause girl,
because I think I have celiac. Now this is a real situation. I think I have celiac disease, which is you have a I have a allergy. I'm having a, what is the word? It's like I'm allergic to gluten. So
okay,
because I had so many slices of pizza, being a
so
glutton,
many. She look. I told her
because it happened before
because
and
it
I
happened
forgot.
before, and she was crying. I'll never eat pizza again. Never ever. I swear. Woo, 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 woo. Out of nowhere. You know what? I'm in the mood for some pizza. So I'm like, you sure? Cause I'm like in my mind, like, because I always want some pizza. But she's in a
And see, the problem, ladies, is when you are married to a slim guy that's really a fat boy, and he can eat whatever he want to eat, and he never gets fat, and you trying to hang out with him, and he's a bad influence. He want to eat potato chips 1 and 2 in the morning, eat
no ho
salty
ho ho ho.
seeds,
Who keep me up
cookies.
looking at TV,
Okay, we getting too correct.
date
Okay,
shows?
calm down.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Let's not. Yeah.
Calm down. But the real come out. You see how he really feel? Okay. Anyway, it was an April Fool prank. I'm not pregnant, so that was just cute. Now, Zed
But
Jackson
don't count
said,
me out, y'all, because if I could catch her out there, I'm going to knock her up.
Zed said that apology from Tupac cousin Bill was dope, and it seemed sincere about him blaming you for hearsay. How'd you feel about that apology? Did it affect you in prison when those songs dropped? You was
No.
home when the songs dropped, right?
No,
He talking about Tupac song that he
no,
put
I
you in.
was on the street.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
Yeah,
was
I was on
home.
the street when hit him up and all that was out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on the street. But no, actually, I was grateful that Tupac cousin, you know, actually verified the fact that he was the person who told Tupac that I was the one who robbed and shot him. You know, because when I heard about it and my name got caught up in it, you know, once I heard they said fatigues, armies fatigues, militant, you know, got automatic because I used to be involved and engaging in a lot of foolishness, you know. So my name coming up in something negative like that, that's normal. You know, I didn't know that it would stick like that though. You
30
know?
years later.
Yeah, 30 years later.
That's the crazy part. So
Yeah.
in the moment, you
That's
didn't care.
yeah, well, when I was in the street, I was on gangster time.
Mm.
So I didn't care about stuff that I did to people who knew who I was.
Mm.
So I definitely didn't care about something that I didn't do, you know. But you know, I was the street guy. You know, I was living the gangster lifestyle. I was true and committed to that lifestyle. And like I said, man, I looked forward to living that life and dying that way. So yeah, and in prison, I actually never ever bump heads with anybody who had a problem with me concerning that matter. And actually more people was concerned about why. And I had to explain to them that it wasn't even me, you know. But I had an opportunity though to sit down with individuals who, you know, wanted to get to the bottom of things. Because, you know, like the Panthers, they knew how different agencies operated. And they knew that, you know, people use lies to get over, under, and around things. And they just, you know, a lot of people who knew me, they knew that I was a guy who I was a stick-up kid. That's what I did, you know? And but like I said, when it came to Tupac, I give honor to his family. I give honor to the Panthers. I give honor to all the people who really, really fought to liberate me and mine. You know, the people who were in the trenches for us. You know, the people who loved us more than we loved ourselves. And I thank a lot of the revolutionaries because they seen something in me. And they explained to me that the same reason why Pac was so pursued is the same reason why I'm pursued. And some people that have light have to learn how to use the light appropriately. Because if you misuse it or if you abuse it, it ain't gonna play out right. You know, so but yeah, that I'm very happy that his cousin came clean concerning that matter.
And might I add that I actually influenced him to even do the video. If you guys didn't see his interview concerning the Pac matter on his channel, King Tut Comes Clean. Because he was like, I already said that I didn't do it in the Source magazine. I said I didn't do it in the Vibe magazine. A lot of publications back then.
Don
He
Diva,
said
this, that,
Don
everything.
Diva. He said he didn't do it, but he didn't see the need to actually regurgitate that. But I had to explain to him that no, you do got to. You're home now.
Yeah, because I tried to explain to her that done is done. I didn't do it, but if people think I did it, then they think I did it.
And I said,
a
no,
lie,
babe, you have to explain yourself again now. This is the virtual world. You have a platform now. Because remember, that was the whole
because
point.
I did not want to get on. Yo, I did not want to do anything like this, but I'm happy you told me to do it.
Thank you,
Because
babe.
she explained to me that your side of the story count. And
It
I'm like, I'm the
matters.
bad guy when it comes to the streets. I'm one of the bad guys. I said, so no matter what I say, nobody don't give up. But she was right and I was wrong.
That's right.
Because people did care. And
That's
people
right.
did want to hear my side of the story. And a lot of people, they came to find out the truth about the matter. And this is one time in my life that I'm really, really happy that I wasn't behind that. Or that I didn't participate or play a role in that. You know? But like I said, I always knew the value of that human being.
And like you said in the interview, that would have been a no-no for you.
Yeah.
And I respect that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because everybody, sometimes you got to draw the line. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But I want you guys to thank me for that because y'all wouldn't have got the beautiful interviews that y'all got. Part 1 and 4 of his life story, the intimate one-on-one conversations that you get, that you're privy to now as a subscriber and as a viewer, because I convinced my husband to have his own platform opposed to going and jumping around to other people's platforms and giving them an hour, 45-minute interview. And I am so happy that you took my advice because 40 days later, we became monetized and we're YouTube partners. And now you guys get to talk to him. If you can't see him in the street quite yet, at least you get to interact with him when he does his lives, and you get to watch him when he does and get the jewels. This man has so many jewels and so much wisdom that I know the world needs to hear. And it's something unique because a man of his stature coming from the streets and living the life that he lived and still alive to talk about it is a rare commodity because of the fact that now he's spitting the truth and he's giving you guys love and positivity and not just trying to regurgitate all those old war stories.
And I want you to know the reason why. Because a lot of times when I think back, I do want to speak about guys who are old friends of mine. You know, old comrades that I've been through struggles with, you know, that you know went through some serious stuff with me. Because I have stories, right? But I always told my wife that if I'm gonna tell a story, I don't want to tell it in a way that make it look like I'm glorifying the lifestyle. It's so much like Scarface, for instance. A person could watch Scarface and you can see Tony Montana, mother hating him, sister dying because of him, best friend being killed by him, people trying to murder him, and at the end, him dying in a pool of his own blood. And guess what? You miss all of it. The only thing you see is listening to Take It to the Limit while they carrying the money bags into the bank. While he's driving that big car, living in that mansion with that TM on that chair he's sitting in, you know? And it's easier to get caught up into the romantic part of it and think that what's not real is real. Them streets are real. The movie is not real. But sometimes as human beings, it's hard for us to differentiate. And it's crazy that it came to the point whereas it's easier for us to pick up a gun than to pick up a book. It's easier for us to knock somebody out than to give them a handshake. It's easier for us to sanction death on someone than to give them a pass. That's when you know your thinking is wrong. So please understand that the reason why, but I'm going to give some stories, but there's going to be a moral to the story. And I'm not going to tell the story in a manner that make it look like I'm idolizing the evil that I committed and that the people that I was affiliated and associated with committed. Because many of those guys are dead now. And there's a lot of those guys that have some really good positive qualities and characteristics about themselves. But the only thing people ever heard of was about the dirt that they did. So I think I might want to highlight some of the more favorable things so that they children that they left behind or their families would know that, listen, those values that you raised your son by, I can attest to them. And the person that I knew he was and that he could have become, I can attest to that. And unfortunately, we lost a lot of good guys who didn't realize their own value. I was one of them, and I thank God that I'm still alive.
I thank God that too. Whew, thank you, Jesus. I thank God for you, baby. And you're
Thank
gonna
you,
do some
beautiful.
wonderful big things.
I pray to God I would.
We're at the close of the evening, guys, but I want you guys to stay tuned. Like I said, merch coming soon. That's going to be dropping at the top of the week. Make sure y'all check out championsforchangeinc.com so you guys could subscribe to the newsletter for our nonprofit organization, and feel free to donate and stay in the system because we're going to be doing a lot of things with the organization. Follow my husband on all social media platforms, Walter King Tut Johnson, and follow me on TikTok. I am Mac Mama and I am Coach Coco. And also, what I was going to say, babe, one more thing.
I'm sorry that she's not pregnant, but I'm going to keep doing what got to be done to knock her out. She ain't having that.
It's too late for
Could
all
you
that.
imagine us?
I mean, I could imagine it when he keeps saying
Oh
that.
my God.
Because I would have a nanny. Like, I wouldn't be like on deck all the time. I would be a great mom.
And guess
but I'd
who
have
be
a
the nanny? Yeah, you looking at him.
And on that note, we out.
Peace and love.
Peace and love.